dedicated to Jesus Christ for the journey that he has taken me on. You know, I am grateful from the time I started to where I am. So this song is dedicated to my God. Hallelujah. Yes, now this is solely dedicated.
Welcome back to the Steady Show. We are live. We got Jeans in the building.
We got the Steady Boss in the building.
We here. We got Jeans in the building. Looking good tonight. And we have a great show. So let me get lined up right now. You get what I'm saying? God is good all the time.
All the time.
God is good. So we see folks checking in already, so I want to say, big up on yourself. I love it when I have to go through that transition, you know what I'm saying, when we are bringing in the folks in the show. So once you enter the show, we just want to say, go ahead and drop us a comment, you understand me, on Facebook or YouTube. So, you know, we can acknowledge you. I'm picking up. So tonight we have a red hot show tonight for you all. So we're going into it right away. So, Geens, I'm going to ask you, what are we talking about tonight?
Tonight, we're talking about mothers-in-law. You want to hear the topic?
Tonight, we're talking about the mothers-in-law.
I'm putting it on the screen.
We're talking about the in-laws.
Maintaining your marriage despite a meddling mother-in-law.
Meddling mother-in-law. Very, very
Please.
Interesting. Listen. Make sure to share up the thing as on a comment side of the stream. This is going to be a crazy show tonight. So I had a little plan, you know. Let me see what I go on, you know, because I have a little plan, you know. You understand me?
Yes.
I have a little. All right, so
read them up.
As a man, I am ashamed to say that my wife is a better DJ than me. You understand me? But it's okay. So we have a look at tune tonight. Elmo, we have a track, you know. We're gonna let go a track tonight, sir. I wrote a track tonight. The Steady is going a little singing thing. You understand me? A DJ. All right, I'm gonna mess it up, but I'm ready to go because we're ready to have some fun. Let's go. Yeah. This one for all of the outlaw them, you know. Hey, Miss Mother-in-law, how will you really take man for? Hey, Mr. Father-in-law, I mean, last you want me draw. It's like you never see, you never saw. I said the boss run that damn place, y'all. Nobody make me deal with you raw. Hurry up, give me partner draw. Hey! Hey! Come on, put some fire emoji in the building tonight. The Steady Show is already on fire. Yeah. get it right the first time. I get it right the first time. Yeah, man, it's a dope play to do tonight. You understand me? Yeah, man. God McGregor, fire, up. Yeah, lighter. Now let me deal with it around. As a matter of fact, that is based on partially a true story.
What is it? Minus the partner draw?
Minus the partner draw. You shady.
I'm just saying.
Yo. So this is a topic that I know I have my PhD in.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna talk tonight, because that is what we do. So, have you ever had a meddling mother-in-law? So here the first thing I want to say right now. The word meddling is very, very important. You understand me? So it's a word that's synonymous with intrusive.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Somebody who just don't really give you the chance to just be and do your own thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're married to them pickney and them just open your business all the time. So, again, you have some slides. You understand me? So even before we go into this thing, we need to big up some people that we have in the building right now. Big them up for me. Big them up.
Big up on yourself. Let me take this off for the time. Mean what, babe? Start this off.
Right,
Let me take it off.
Yeah, we just knock you like that.
No, me can't do it.
I'll wait till the red light come up.
Right.
You're good to go.
See it there? All right, make big up some people and then we'll put
big up some people and then we'll pick up that thing that we'll get
big
tonight.
up in the nice things.
Yeah.
Let's go. Jacko channel reviews in the building. Hey, Auntie Jacko.
Big up Auntie Jacko in the building.
Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Here we go. Kelly Anderson is in the building.
Kelly Anderson is in the building.
You're never too early.
Big up Kelly, never too early.
Never too early. We're going to the American.
Who else we have?
You're late. Okay, sorry. We take too long. Dwight Samuels, Elmo in the building.
Elmo in the building. El Boom.
Present teacher.
El Boom.
Mr. McGregor, Sir Garth in the building.
Father Garth in the building. Big up.
Yes.
I like the early attendance.
Yeah. Mr. Post, I touch them here, meanwhile I'm not touch them. So let's go with the next one.
Hey,
Cindy! Mwah.
Big up Cindy in the building. Family.
Yes, Cindy.
Yeah.
Big up yourself. We're good over here.
Big up Cindy. No
she's
flow.
Here every week. We're there with
Oh my God, I love it. Thank you, family.
Thank you.
And another same bread. Big up Father Greg.
Always and
Hey,
forever.
listen, let me tell you, may I ask Father Greg. So Father Greg, if you're not too busy, man, you pass through. Let me tell him why I pass through. Mr. Father Greg, listen.
Yes.
Mr. Why you help me balance out the perspective? Because
one perspective, yeah.
My experience is my experience.
True.
And one thing I respect about the brother there is a man where him having perspective and he speaking mind. I respect him. You understand me? Because let me tell you something. One of the things we must learn to practice in life is to recognize and appreciate when people think differently and do things differently from us. So I really appreciate. Yeah, man. I'm say Elmo say he's calling in. Calling on the show, Elmo. Calling me where you are going tonight, bro.
I drop a link.
Yeah, man. So big up Father Greg and Cindy. You understand me?
Yes.
All right. So let you finish the big up there.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, continue.
Don't do it. That's what I wear with me. My mother.
With the in-laws and babes, is she on the field? Yeah, go on. Anyway, go on.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry yourself.
Yeah.
Don't worry yourself.
All right, anybody else a big up?
Good. Mama go down. Yes, Mrs. Small is in the building.
Mrs. Small in the building.
Yes. And then we have comments. We just have comments.
We have comments are coming already. Maybe kick it off. Maybe kick it off with a comment.
All right, here we go.
Kick it off, Mrs. Cindy with a nice comment.
Thank you. With this concept, too early, never too early. Present. Here we go. Bless up on the show. Thank you, Sir Garth.
Big up.
Yes, watching every week. Thank you very much.
Respect.
Do God's again night dinner.
Yeah, God to the building tonight, family.
Elmo say pow.
Hey.
Da-da-da-da.
All right, God.
Right, fires up. Hello, here we go. God said level.
Yes, I.
Yes, sir. All right. And the first content comment is from Cindy. She says, "Lucky for me, I was blessed with the best mother-in-law. I love her. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Don't know what I would have done without
Big
her."
up, big up. As a matter of fact, Cindy, thank you
Big
for
up,
saying
Iris.
that, because we came in with a thing. I'm gonna feel so good, so I'll run the track for the first time, and it come out good. You understand me? So we're not free for being up. But that's why we say big up to all of the great in-laws them out there. You understand me? As a matter of fact, one of the things we need to put out there very early too is that I have been with this lovely woman for it's going on to 11 years now. You understand me? And I really give thanks because I've been blessed with some really amazing in-laws. I mean, Sheen's mother always tell me, so she love me, and I do the same. You understand me? I said your father-in-law, sisters-in-law, bro-in-law, O'Neil, big up yourself. Every time we talk, we end the conversation with heart and love, never short of love. You know what I mean? So I want to get that. We want to get that. But I know everybody so fortunate in their life.
No.
And it hasn't always been this good either. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I have in-laws, but I've also seen the outlaws. You understand me? The next thing I want to say is this. So the reason why we use the mother-in-law is that the mother-in-law are the one always step up and make you know she feel it. Mother-in-law, they can't hide it because of them have the picnic. But a lot of times it's not just the mother-in-law. You get what I'm saying? So this in-laws thing, it can be serious. So at the gate, I'm saying, especially in a fluid culture where we're not used to people are getting married every day. I can tell you, down in the 90s, early 2000s, whether it was a cousin or a friend, I remember one year I was going to 3, 4 weddings in one year. People used to get married. We can't tell the last day I go on wedding. The last wedding I go, I must feel one.
Yeah.
In 2019. You understand me?
No,
so we don't
guys.
no. Oh God, big up on the McGregors, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. It was such a wonderful, beautiful event.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, first we get to drive across the state to go to a wonderful wedding, and the music especially, everything was just good.
Beautiful.
Big up to the McGregors, the family them.
McGregors, we love you.
Yeah, understand me. I forgot, but I'm just telling you, people just ain't doing it as they used to anymore.
Yeah, and I think it's also the right thing for me to honor your family by saying they've accepted me into their family.
Yeah, my family sure gives a whole lot of love as well. You understand me? So big up. I would have it no other way.
And I don't have a mother-in-law. Never met her. May her soul.
Yeah, my mom went on before I met Sheens, but that's another story. But we will get into that. The show is still young, and we're still getting into it.
Yes,
so here we are, foundation. So the meddling mother-in-law, the intrusive mother-in-law. So one of the things we want to say is this: when mothers-in-law intrude in your life,
yes,
I know every one of them do it with bad intention.
No.
Right? We can agree with that, right?
Yes.
So you have to understand, say, for all these years, them have them picnic. You understand me? Them have them son, them have them daughter. They've lived in the same environment for a long time. They've established a culture of being together. Some families, they are more close-knit. They're very tightly knit. As a matter of fact, they grip like knit. You understand me? That's how some families function. Unlike, say, my family, it look like my family, I will about eagles tonight, because in my family, people, they all boats. You understand me? I have 2 siblings. My sister lives in Canada. My brother lives somewhere in California. You get what I'm saying? So we're all about eagles in our family. So people are all over the place. But some families are very, very close-knit families. And sometimes you find, say, when marriage busts, some people don't deal with it very well. You get what I'm saying? And also, some people will see you and basically they just look by you and say, you look like you that fit well in another family. You know?
Just by the look.
Just by how you look or how you behave. Especially if you know, say, you didn't want her, she didn't look good. You understand me? And you want, remember saying, when she look good, you want the meat to the man. You want it to the. We have to talk about that. You want to come in.
Yes.
You understand me? So you have your own agenda for going into the marriage, you know.
Of course.
You understand me? But they have a different agenda.
Yes.
Because them see you as somebody will fit in a fit them present life and you're good. But when you start go against the grain,
yes,
it becomes a problem. So sometimes it's just some serious culture clash. But hey, that's some foundation. So we're saying that at the get-go, and every meddling mother-in-law is a bad mother-in-law. And it's not just only mothers-in-law that meddle in people's business. Sometimes it's the father-in-law. Sometimes it's the sister-in-law. You understand me? Hey, listen, we have special guests in the building tonight. Hey, are you ready for this special guest? Let me get the big applause. Listen, show me a thumbs up and tell me if you are ready. Can you hear me? Show me a thumbs up, because I look like I can't hide it up. All right, you can hear.
She ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Miss Jody and Pantry into the building tonight. Jody in the building. So big up Jody. Big up Jody. Big up. Big up Jody.
Hear the excitement. Hear
excitement.
excitement.
You know, big up night. You're a national icon.
Listen,
you understand me?
listen, right now,
yeah.
One will reach. Yeah.
You want to know it?
Me want to know where on the reach, because that's something you're hot, you know.
So I'm glad for you. I'm glad you asked that. You understand me? So we are just laying the foundation for the conversation. So you know the conversation is about the meddling mother-in-law. So the first thing I established in the conversation is this, right? Not all mothers-in-law or all in-laws that meddle in your business really came in with bad intentions. So the meddling really means the ones who just intrude in your life. The ones who always just up in your space, come in your yard and announce. You understand what I say? Always have a suggestion for you as if you never have your own mother in a field life to tell things to. So they have their own way of doing things. Know that they meet you. You understand me? They come in with the same kind of thing. But we're saying, I know everybody that function like that is necessarily doing it with bad intentions. Some people mean well. They mean well, but they do things wrong. You understand me? So that's how me have to say at the get-go. What are your thoughts on it, Miss Pantry? You ready to sit up here? Yo, love me cigar, Elma. What you say?
Hello, Miss Jones. Me not get to say hi now.
Yeah, you don't say hi.
No, me not say hi.
Say hi. Say hi.
No.
Hey, all right. I'm good.
Hello, lovely.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, I like it.
Listen. I'm gonna make another one talk because I'm not ready to touch it yet. I'm not ready for touch it yet. Mother-in-law yet. So give me
all right, no problem. All right, you're good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said she was hot, you know. Let me get some snacks from.
Hey. So
yeah, man.
I see people loading up in the thing. So Dean's just getting up the slide right now. We're gonna start talk up the things.
All right, let me pull this
comment
off the screen. Yeah. All right, here we go. Maintaining your marriage despite a meddling mother-in-law. Let's go into it. Boom. Oh, that's another title slide. Let's go. Different types of mothers-in-law. You have the Jamaican one name ready?
Never, but we can come up with some on the fly. But we have some from Jamaica as well. Yeah.
Different types of mothers-in-law. The meddling mother-in-law. The one. You want to break them down, you know?
So we just did a while ago. The meddling, just in your business, in your space. I know you need room to grow in your life and all of that. So I mean, you know, nobody come and tell you everything that you need to do. Life is a growing process, and as much as we need teaching and we need guidance, we also need to be able to do some things on our own. So that's the meddling mother-in-law. So the meddling mother-in-law, she probably love you too. Yeah, she love her picnic. Yes. Or them probably maybe the guy, them just have a close-knit relationship and know that all these years they've lived together. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You come in and you take them out of the house now. You understand me? She still wants to hold on
Mm-hmm.
to that
Right.
bond that they have. And now you freshly married and want to start live your life and do your own thing. So now you feel
Right.
like say you're not getting enough space to build up your thing and so on. You understand me? So the meddling mother-in-law, and she's
Right.
really trying to integrate.
Right.
She's trying to
Right.
collaborate. Well, in the good ones, the ones with a good intention, they are trying to collaborate. But when the meddling becomes a problem is when the mother-in-law starts to dictate.
Mm-mm.
You understand what
Yeah.
I said to you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is okay to integrate because the two become one and the
Mhm.
family is blend.
Right.
It's okay to collaborate, try to work with both of you, and just accepting you as a part of the family.
Yes.
But it becomes a problem when they now try and they start to dictate how things go on, and people have different experiences.
Right.
So that's when the meddling becomes a problem. You understand me? So if anybody can think of anything else that they would classify as meddling from a mother-in-law or an in-law, you can go ahead and type it in the chat. Make sure you give us some comments on it and so on. You get what I'm saying? All right. So the jealous
The
mother.
jealous mother-in-law.
So the jealous mother-in-law again.
In my, can I go?
Go ahead.
All right, you can stop me anytime. So in my mind, this might be the one who, and we always, whenever I look for these stuff, they always talk about the husbands or the male's mom. So in my mind, this is the one that tries to hold on to the son as much as is possible. Because
Yes. Yes.
she's the wife.
She.
She wants to be the wife. She
So the
wears the
son is
title
the
of
son husband.
the son husband.
The son husband. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she's the
That's a
mother
big thing in
wife.
America, by the way. The son husband. Yeah.
So she just doesn't want to let go. She doesn't want to share, and she considers it sharing.
Especially if she's a single woman and no have no man or yard.
Normally, then.
She cling to the man wickedly.
I
Right.
normally do.
You understand me? So
Right.
that's also a part of the whole thing. Because you have some mothers-in-law, they use the pick them as a replacement. The idea of the son husband is a big thing in America.
Yes, sir.
So then cling on to the picnic, you know. You understand me?
The son to mind them.
The son have a mind there. And I say you have to give things to your mother.
Giving and minding are two different.
Giving and minding. Oh Lord, you're getting into deep waters already, my darling. You understand me?
I mean, something that I want you guys to look onto, because I'm seeing the listing of the different types of mother-in-law, and we're speaking about the meddling mother-in-law, right? We're still on that.
Yeah, man.
You know, so it can also be a case of enmeshment, you know. You know, that's a serious thing, right? I heard you mention that
break it down.
We don't know about the enmeshment. Yeah.
Well, enmeshment is anything that, like, someone being entangled in any life situation or any situation whatsoever that is hard to break free from. Hold on a sec, Lele.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, please. What do you need?
That's it.
Okay, beautiful.
That's the son's band.
Yeah.
So hold on there, George. Come again. You ready? Go.
Yeah, man. So right. So the enmeshment has to do with especially single mothers, like mothers that raised them one son. They are so tightly knitted to them that when it's time for them to be grown up, be mature, start their own lives, they cannot let go.
They can't
it's
grow.
Very difficult to let go, because the single mother start feeling very alone, and sometimes they start feeling abandoned, and make the son go around this spouse for all 1 week straight, and she only gets one call for that week. She start going crazy. She start going crazy. She start ring off him phone and them stuff there. So So this type of situation, we call it a disease, you know. If you're meddling is like a disease. If you're jealous,
It's like a
it's a
disease.
disease. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like them have this kind of disease where
Yeah.
if they don't get help for it, it breaks their own son apart. Them feels yeah, the woman never get to, you know. It hurts the women, yes. But the women, sometimes these women make up their minds and listen, they think say your son one exists. And then them don't know say it ends up affecting their sons more because the son are gonna end up say, look how you destroy my life, the one good woman. You make she gone. You make she tell me say until I deal with you. So it's like the mothers put them in a sticky situation to where they're gonna have to be choosing, and it should have never been so. Because a mother is no, a mother will always be a mother. Play your mother role because you cannot offer the gratification and the other type of pleasures that comes with your son having his woman in his life. You cannot give him all of that stuff. You cannot bear children for your son. I'm wife, I forgot to do this. You get me? So it's like they sometimes don't get the point because they're overclouded with the whole enmeshment thing.
Enmeshment
with them I'm gonna get counseling for. Enmeshment.
I like that. I like that comment. I like that.
I like that. Enmeshment break up all of the relationship them. Because if you drive away theme woman, everything go happen between you and him as the mother. Nothing go right.
Listen. I had an encounter. I think it was sometime last year, and it was very weird. It's unfortunate that I found myself in such predicament because at no point did I tell anybody that I needed their son. And I got invited to a church, and this young man gravitated to my energy. I know, right? Listen, this young man gravitated to my energy and stuff like that. And he was such a calm dude, you know. He's young too, and at no point did I tell anybody that, hey, I have an interest in younger guys. We never tell nobody that neither. How do you know that I need your son? And this woman, this woman, you know, she, based on how her son and I used to communicate, we communicated through the man of God and the woman of God of the church, so the pastor and his wife. I got close to him because they used to ask him to like take me around when I was back there in Connecticut sometime last year. And it reached a point where the mother thought he was coming around me too much. And she created a scene, you know, where she cussed off our own pastor for the church. I said, oh no, I try give me my son woman. Because my son hardly stay home. Every second him there over full house. And I'm gonna have him carry the young lady up and down on the road and stuff like that. And the point of the matter is, it reached one point where she couldn't hold it in no more, and she called the man of God and the woman of God, and she tell him on the phone, say, listen, I don't want no old woman for my son. They even get disrespected in that process.
This is we're reaching a life.
May I tell her, say the woman go so and make them book me in my head, you know? But I was not affected by it negatively because there was no time that I told anybody I was interested in anybody's son. You know, that nobody asked, was this young guy your type? Nobody asked, do you guys like each other? Not like that. I just saw the young man as a stranger who, you know, I'm in their space, occupying their space temporarily. And then when we leave, them did they live them life, you know? And me tell her, say, the lady say she don't want no old woman for her son. That was very rude because at the end of the day, There was never a time I said to you, I needed your son. So that was that was the sound of an enmeshed mother. It reached a
Okay.
point where she said she has to choose for her
For
son.
him?
Mm.
For him?
Right. She has to choose for her son. Yeah, so basically she have to approve any woman that's gonna come into his life. No, that is a meddling mother, a jealous
Yeah, yeah,
mother, a
yeah.
manipulative mother,
Oh
stuff like
Lord,
that.
oh Lord, hey,
So
stop use up the slide in a Jody. And that's my good girl. Stop preach up the slide, I love the
yeah,
comment. Big up
man.
yourself.
Wait.
Yeah, man. Make
You want
sure
me to
say
run
you
them
share
down?
up the stream tonight, guys. Hey, listen to me. We have some comments right now. We want to jump into the comments and hear what the guys are saying
All
in
right,
the
here
comments right
we
now.
go. O'Neil was bigging you up, but I want to go straight to this content comment.
Big up yourself, bro-in-law, in the building. Just big you up a while ago in the bro-in-law. Yeah, man.
All right. Elmo says, as a daughter-in-law, if your husband and her mother are very close, and she does not have a husband of her own.
Run!
Oh my that should be shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired. It's a little scary.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a little scary.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right.
I agree.
Here we go with the rest of the slides. Really
All right,
quickly.
let's go,
Let's run
yeah.
it down. All right. The generous mother-in-law.
So I guess this is how she used generosity to basically buy her way into their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants control, but she does it through benevolence.
Right.
Always offering this,
Right.
always offering that, always doing this, always doing that. Basically overextending herself so that she can secure that extra space that is suffocating the relationship
Right.
in the first place.
And that's on the bad side of it. That's very annoying. So annoyingly so.
Yeah, and annoyingly so.
On the good side of it, that can be just a generous.
And then it becomes a problem if it's a youth where he loves things and he like, because that's basically mother is like that because that's how she's always been with him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe before the marriage, provided it's a marriage, maybe before the marriage came in place, this is kind of how she deals with things.
Right.
Again, I am not saying that it is all bad, but you're going to know and you're going to feel when something is off about, you understand me, all this kind of intrusion in other things. So we're still looking at it and giving them the benefit of the doubt that they mean well enough. You understand me? Because when I get to the outlaws, them yet to know, because the show is really for the outlaws. Yeah. The outlaws. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are the ones that we really want to say. They are the ones who are really dangerous. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the generous mother-in-law, she can do this. The wife might not be somebody, or the husband might not be somebody who appreciate. They might come from a family where people deal with things in a little more conservative manner. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Again, a lot of times, what the mother-in-law or the in-law will create headache for people, what they usually are doing is that they're bringing the culture that they're used to. Because the truth is that when you leave your house, provided that you had a close family or whatever, mm-hmm. You understand me? People pretty much just see you the same way. They really don't see you as the union or the marriage or the relationship as a separate entity that needs its own room to breathe and to develop into whatever the two of them, whatever they envision for that relationship. Right. You understand me? What you envision for your new relationship or your marriage, it not always can accommodate everything that they're trying to bring into the marriage. The baggage what they bring into the marriage.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes. And then we have
I know better. You must can talk. I know better mother-in-law. Most women, they're very annoyed by this one. No. All right. Guys, please remember to go ahead and like and share the stream. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't saying nothing.
So all right. So I know a better mother-in-law. Who's going to? Anybody want to comment on that one? Because I just did the last.
Well,
one.
I can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The I know better mother-in-law is that mother-in-law who just knows best about everything in the world, just like it says. It won't be the son, it won't be the wife, And so don't ever think it will be you if you're stepping into the role of wife. She has always known what's best for her son, and she will continue to know what's best of her son
So
for
she
the rest
know
of her life.
there's a particular way in which you should do in fried chicken.
Yes,
in
and
curry
that's, and, in
chicken,
the, and that
in
no
mutton.
right. The
You
fried chicken
understand?
too
He
right.
used to
It
get
too
him
white.
breakfast. He used to get him
8
breakfast
o'clock
at a certain
and
time.
9 o'clock will not do.
He get him breakfast every morning. You might not have breakfast
You have to wake
because
up.
you are a career woman.
Yeah, no, you have to wake up.
Yeah.
Do it before you leave and go work. Pack him lunch because him lunch used to pack.
Every morning he
Yes.
used to call her, but since he getting married,
Yes.
all every month now she hear from him.
Yes, this is the same one who come in your yard, go in your cabinet and rearrange your seasoning them.
Yeah, that's what I know better one. Basically, she have a suggestion. You understand me? She know all the decoring of the house. She have to control the decoring of the house.
Right.
The color fridge, the size TV.
Oh,
you understand me? The size whatnot, where you buy the whatnot from. Whether you have to take it out by higher purchase or if you buy cash.
And the fact that this one is not good.
Yeah, understand me? They want to dictate which part you bank your money. Basically, just in all of these things that you need to do as a couple in order to create your own identity and do your own thing. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is that when we're talking on this subject, it's very touchy. We have people who say, listen, them not step up and deal with this subject here because, it is touchy. It runs very, very deep. Because if you look at our culture,
it does.
Yeah, if you're looking at our culture, you understand me? If you're looking at our culture, most of us not come from a place where people understand boundaries. You understand me? And how to respect people's space. We just feel like we must open up people's space all the while. And I'm saying, make sure when I talk about when people coming out of the union yet, but let's jump into the comments because we're gonna have to do that as well.
All right.
So that I know better, you judge that I know better, and when the pick-me born or the children them born, are they
Yes.
Wow, yes.
Trouble there. Because she's gonna start. Yes.
Trouble.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the comments. I hear what the comments have to say tonight. Big up to the comment section.
Yes, folks, welcome. All right, so most of the time, almost as mothers-in-law are allowed to meddle because the child does not have the cojones to set standards.
Hey, shots fired. Very true.
But
very true. It's a child.
Son or daughter,
that is correct.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, Jones.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh gosh. The child.
The child.
Why, oh boy.
The child.
Welcome, Princess T. Welcome.
So,
yeah. Go ahead, Jones.
But the I know better moms. Most of the times they intentionally do that type of thing,
Oh Lord.
To create division and to create conflict between the couple, Because you need to understand that the reason for these toxic traits in a mother-in-law is because they just don't like the choice their sons make.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, same so.
Yes, they just don't like that choice. So they're always going to be very annoying, very manipulative, as we say, very toxic. They're always be toxic. So even if you cook well and her son loves the wife meals, she's going to say, well, me not really love use browning again. Would I use that? So, stuff.
That your bad mind.
Stuff like that. Yeah, man. It's all right, man. It's all right, but it probably would have been a little bit better if she never did use the paprika. Stuff like that. So they are doing it intentionally because they want to annoy the hell. They want to really cause the woman to useless.
So, go ahead.
No, man, I can't go ahead.
Yes.
Interesting. Go. You have something to say?
The question I have for you, George, and for everybody else who has this view, because I have the same view, is would she ever be pleased with any choice the man made? Possibly not.
That is a
So in other
very good
words,
one.
not just the
But
present, not just
she
the
can.
present.
She
Okay,
can,
she can.
She
Yeah,
can.
You
yeah.
wanna know why? Because if she sees something, some traits in that woman that she has, she's gonna love it.
Mm,
She's gonna love it. So you
I
have
like that.
some.
I like that.
All right. You have some mother-in-laws and love gossip. So if
Hey,
our son find one woman and the woman love gossip, she gonna love her. She gonna
then
find
somebody.
all of the right reasons for she
What?
stay. She's the one, you know. And
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
if the son choose somebody, if the son end up choosing somebody that he thinks is best or better for him, she gonna always have a problem. That is how she become the meddling and the jealous and the I know better mother and the
Yes,
other jazz.
Mm.
Because
yes,
because she remember say Stacy did love gossip. Me did love Stacy. Stacy am my party. Me and Stacy can
Yeah.
yes,
talk about anything.
But
yes.
you know
But
depend on the
because
energy.
the but no, but because the man found a woman who is not into that, you know, the woman
Mm.
have her standards and her morals intact. She don't like that, so she say she too nice, she too guani and them little thing there. Them find all types of stuff to picnic, and it's just sad because the reality is that even though we're on this live, there are people who will be, pouncing up on this video later on who's going to see this, hear
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
and can't come off of it because some facts is being spoken on it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I'm hoping that by the end of this live, some little resolution, some little notes, tips
Yeah,
will
man,
be
we have
given
some,
as
man.
well.
We have
You know,
some. We have some. We
Absolutely.
have
right,
some. So the I know better mother-in-law. I
right,
really like what you say about it. Judes. I know your time is going to be
right.
limited tonight, so I have to use you up as much as possible. But I think I like what you said about and so the funny thing is this. Jamaica people still function on this whole spirit and tech. You understand me? So they don't really know you
Yep.
in depth like that, but maybe just on first
No.
sight or
Mm,
maybe them people that go tell them something about you, and even before they meet you, they have a certain mindset about you, and that mindset never really changes. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
I kind of
That is
felt in a
true.
situation like this, from my own mom,
yeah.
and God rest her soul. But I made decisions in the past that my mother wasn't necessarily pleased with. But the funny thing is,
Please
my
wait.
mother never really bring that to my attention until I was the time
Right.
to be born. You understand me? And what I had to do, you understand me, was I had to step up and address the situation myself. But I must say,
Right.
it did turn out that my mother she was correct.
Was correct.
Yeah, she was correct.
Right, because
Rest in
I
peace,
was
mommy.
just about
Yeah, she
I
was
was
correct.
just about to say to you, I
Yeah,
was
she was
just
correct.
about to say to you, the thing is, even though we have the toxic mother-in-laws, and even though
Mm.
we have some who are overly protective, sometimes they say some things to us, sometimes they're able to smell some little things from afar.
Mm,
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
they
that's true.
sometimes they're able to discern, right?
Yeah,
But what makes a great mother-in-law is the mother that can say to her daughter or her son, you
yeah.
know, I'm not too really feeling Gio or Samantha or Gio, I'm not really feeling Samantha for you, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can go ahead and you guys can continue your dating and whatever. Get to know each other some more time. You see, if it was a situation where the mothers
Yeah,
were doing that and not so much trying to boss, you
yeah.
know,
Finish
some of
raising
them
them
just
picnic.
some of them just cut off the masculinity of a man them and they just cut
Oh
off.
my
so
goodness. Let's
true.
let's
You know?
shots fired. Shots fired. I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
I love
man.
that.
So
I love
if
that.
them to be a man, then life would be so much better. But the issue is when they are telling that Sophia is not for you, Sam is not for you, and then go all ends to make your life miserable until you decide
Mm.
to you not go bother.
Yeah,
Men,
yeah,
never. You have some men when not bother for you, because them say, yo, my mother don't like her. And not to do it,
yeah,
girl.
yeah,
Not the big girl. You know, and then you have females too who are also enmeshed to their moms, and anything their mother tell them work with it.
God have mercy.
Right? So they're like, so they're like, you know, mommy not like right. So sure, I'm not gonna bother with him. Maybe just continue to talk to Nigel, yeah. And see where me and Nigel go. You know, them little thing there. Like, so we have to have a mind of our own when it comes to choosing lifelong term partners. It is not a game. You know, it is not a game. It's not chess. You know, it's not like you just treat it a particular way and say tomorrow, you know, if it don't work out, it just don't work out. Stuff like that. You know, you people need to understand that when you are choosing someone, you know, you have to ensure that every part of your fiber, everything that makes you up within and externally is connected. It is connected on the same frequency with the person that you're going to be in a relationship with, because it don't make no sense when people start pressure on you know because your auntie say she not like the girl, or your auntie say she not like the guy. You know, your brain stop function. You know, you decide say I'm going to choose a partner. I'm going to choose a partner for my family. It doesn't. No. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You know, it should always be about our choice, our preference, and what
our choice
is best for us.
So you're saying it's very important that when you're with this person, that person really has to have a mind of their own and to know what they want and to understand that. Even though they love their family, it's not a matter of choosing. But if they're making the decision to be with you, then they have to be the ones to deal with whatever is happening over there. So you understand what I said to you? It's not really your job. No, in the defense of some of these mother-in-laws or these in-laws, I know that if it's a matter that they might abuse the situation, physical abuse, whatever abuse, then they can step in at the situation and they can say, and at the same time, it cannot be a matter of abuse for abuse either, or perceived abuse. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to understand that at the end of the day, you understand me, you're dealing with somebody that came from their own family with their own identity and their own way of doing things. And so I think one of the important things people have to be aware of is this. When you deal with somebody, you come from one culture, they come from the other. And so what you really have to do, if you have to take the good parts of your culture, the good parts of their culture, and you can blend some parts of that culture, and then you can throw that in the pot and add it to whatever you want to build or whatever you envision, and then make that the whole thing. But you cannot just import something over, you understand me, in the family, simply because I heard Miles Monroe tell a story some time ago. Let me see if I can get it off really quick, right? So couple gets married for Christmas. The guy buys ham. You understand me? Bring it home to the young wife. You understand me? The young wife put the ham, get a pan, cut the ham in a two. You understand me? That's where half of the ham. You understand me? And deal with half, season up half, ready for do whatever. So the guy look on her now and say, "Hold on, I understand you. You understand me? How am I just pay all of this money for the ham? You understand me? And that's what the ham." And she look on him and say, "Listen to me. My mother used to do it." He said, "Your mother used to dash for half of the ham." So he said, she said, "Yes." So he drive over for your mother. And he said, "Hold on, now, mommy. You understand me? Mother-in-law or whoever. You understand me? I just talked to my wife a while ago. My wife bought her ham. She dashed for half of the ham. And you understand me? She tell me she dashed away because you used to dash it away." So the mother said, "The reason why I dash with the ham is because my mother used to dash with the ham."
That's right.
So him go over to the grandmother-in-law and say, me confused. So your granddaughter threw away half of the ham. You tell me, say, your daughter threw away half of the ham. And your daughter tell me, say, you throw away half of the ham. Why did you do it? And the grandmother said, "Listen, back in our days, we never really had any fridge or, You understand me?
Storage.
We never had a big pan, so we had to cut the ham in order to fit the pan. And the rest that we could have seasoned up our store or whatever, we had to throw that away. You understand me? So that's why we threw it away. So here is a bunch of people who took up a tradition that means absolutely nothing in the present, but it is creating problems in the present for people because they're simply following something that they see the people before them do without realizing that it doesn't even work anymore.
You know
My God.
You get what I'm saying?
You know the problem
That's deep.
I'm sorry.
Let me clap myself.
That is deep.
Hey.
That is deep. That is deep.
Yeah.
That made a whole lot of sense. And
Yeah.
I can add to that.
Yeah,
I can
go
add
ahead.
to that.
Go ahead.
Because I grew up with my mom. I didn't grow up with a father.
Yeah.
And I remember nobody could have get my mother eat leftover food. So you know, like you'd have Sunday, Monday. Anyway, anytime we eat our belly full, whatever left in the pot, my mother threw it around her back and and it was always annoying to some of my aunts when they used to see it. Because they're like, that God don't like them things there. It's actually a sin.
Waste the things. Yeah.
Right? And that became part of me. And I was the same person who had to unlearn it.
Wow.
Because I realized that it wasn't good. It wasn't a good thing to do. And I was happy that I unlearned that trait before I had got married. Because me wouldn't carry it over there, so I know all it would have broke loose. Right? Another thing is I want to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
When we were talking about, no matter them who feel like them to choose, or some of the people them who not think make decisions on them own because of how their family feel. I am also coming from somewhere like that, and I am the one who had to put a stop to it, right? Because I would have seen my mom scoff at people who she would judge before getting to know them.
Wow.
So let's say I bring somebody around her that I like, but because the guy probably has a small knob in the left ear, I know she a born evangelist. She a born evangelist, right? She don't like them things there. So automatically, if you have one little piercing, I hear you go. You're bad for my daughter, So my mother at the time will look by you and summarize you. And judge you.
Judgment. Yeah.
The one who spoke to her from a different perspective and tried to make her understand that, mommy, your time is different from this timing.
Yeah.
Look a particular way means say them are criminal.
Yeah.
Right?
Criminal.
Yeah. Not because I didn't bring somebody to you to hold on a second.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
All right.
Big up Tidra in the building tonight. With a big up Princess T.
Bring up Princess T.
Princess T in the building. We also the McLaughlins in the building.
Big up Den
in building. So let's get some comments right now out of the chat because I see the chat chatting to us. Let's hear what the chat has to say.
All right.
Go ahead.
Denise says, says, some men are mama's boys and so are afraid to set boundaries. See, you start looking with solutions.
Yeah.
At least you start looking with solutions, you know.
Some men are mama's boys, and some of them mama boy then take advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
Jamaica people that say they take disadvantage of the situation. What disadvantage you want to come me? You understand what I said to you? Then take disadvantage. Then take disadvantage of the situation.
Yes.
Sit down there, play between the mother and the wife, you know. No, so the mother and the wife, you know.
Yes.
You know, so when I talk about the monster-in-law, them, especially one of them who they know so they don't like you. I know so the boy have 3, 4 other women with you, you know. And still I deal with the thing and I deal with you a certain type of way, you know. You understand me? And in a full society, especially Jamaica being a matriarchal society, it's serious because if you have to deal with a man, you have to deal with the mother. If you have to deal with a woman, you have to deal with her mother. Because most people raised by their mother.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Yeah, go ahead. Who else?
Big up NSK 2.0.
NSK 2.0. Big up yourself tonight.
All right, here we go. Then he's not finished yet, you know. Then say, if she is the one that does the choosing, she may not have a problem with her or him. If the mother-in-law,
yes,
somebody like them,
like I said,
you don't want them with their mother.
Like I said, I'm Indian. You understand me? I said to you. So, and like I said, I want a range situation, you know, because that's something else to think about, you know. Like, we talk about the Indian culture. You understand me? One of the things we need to look at is marriage and relationships, especially when children come in. It's really a blending of families, you know.
It is.
And most of us come from broken homes and broken families. So a lot of times, you understand me, what we have as good intention, it does not serve a higher purpose. Because it still makes you wonder, why is it that people can have their marriages arranged and it works for them? Because we're talking about you're marrying, you come from a family who understand the importance of family. You understand me? And you are marrying into a family who also understands the importance of the family. And they basically come inside the gate, you understand me, prepared to function as family. But especially sometimes when you come from a situation, you know, where your family function more like a family and the next family function like one clan. There's a difference between a family and a clan. Some families function like a clan. So when you're married into the family, all them do is they see you as an interruption to the clan, trying to break down the tradition that they have set before, and it becomes a problem. So when you join the clan, remember, say how
that is so true.
It's like a one gang. When if you're gonna join the Crips and the Bloods, you do what the Crips and the Bloods do. You understand me? You gotta be initiated. So you have to prove to them that you are of the same mindset and if you don't the same mentality. And if you don't prove it, you cannot be a part of the gang. You understand me?
Listen, that is real talk. You know, I know of a scenario, you know, of country, but so a place back in Clarendon. I remember there was this newlywed couple. The man is known in the community. People could have just go there, play Ludi, play domino, hang out, they make nice, play music. But when the wife came, a lot of things changed because of whatever reason. The wife probably would have had her reasons why. She's more the laid back type. She's not antisocial, but she doesn't believe in making her home become too familiar or too easy, too open, right? So she wants some boundaries. So if the domino and the Ludi used to play throughout the entire week, where every evening, 7 o'clock, everybody gone over the yard, the wife is there and she'll discuss it with the husband. She said, honey, please just break this down to only weekends. I don't have a problem with weekends. You know, but it's too much during the work week. So let's just do it on Fridays. If you want to do it on Saturdays too, I cannot. That's fine. You know, but because of the new rules now, everybody said, boy, Frankie and Tony, that Frankie married this man. Make you man lock down the nice time.
They miss them days.
Yeah, man. They said the boy Frankie, I want girl clown, you know, man. Frankie make you man coming in life, you know, and lock down the ends, you know, man. You know, some people just can't.
Yeah, I like that. I like where you're going with it because sometimes the real pressure is really come from the friend-in-law and the brethren-in-law. You understand me? You miss them brethren on the end. I like that. That's a good point. Let me tell you something. We don't really like let go of people when we and them close, you know. You start make some money, you switch. You get married, you switch. You turn Christian, you switch.
Yeah,
you understand me? Every little thing you do, you switch, you switch.
That's true.
And people don't really understand that change. People don't understand that
change is necessary in life.
And it's very uncomfortable. You ever realize that? You ever realize that change is also uncomfortable?
Always.
Me say, are the worst feeling ever. No matter how you know that the change is gonna be super awesome and good for you. But once you step into the zone of change, Lord, you feel like you get off of your rockers because you say, oh God, anxiety will start kill you.
You don't remember nobody, you know. You don't remember nobody.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But you see because me can't stay 1 next hour, we don't know. I just want to say what I have to say, you know, before I leave. I just need persons to know that, you know, there are certain ways to deal with this type of situation, and violence is not it. Retaliating is not it. We are going to have to understand. We have to study the mother-in-law. If the mother-in-law is a problem in your life, you're gonna have to know her patterns. You're going to have to know the triggers, and you're gonna have to learn to not take offense to the things that she's doing, because eventually you need her to know that, hey, I'm not thin skinned. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing, but it ain't gonna work. Your son already chose me. I already chose him. We love each other. There's nothing you can do about it.
It's already done.
The horse done gone through the gate already. But already say you try encourage. You already see that you're trying to encourage your son to turn against me. You know, stuff like that. I already see that you don't respect boundaries, and that is okay. I will have to put up with you, because at the end of the day, we need to learn to God know how to do away with some of them mother-in-law. God know how to shut people eye, you know. We not wish dead for nobody, you know, but God know how to shut people eye. Yeah. So you have some problem. Yeah, you have some mother-in-laws who are like Goliaths in their children's lives. When it becomes a tough spiritual warfare, a spiritual battle, and you feel like you cannot handle it anymore, you even start losing your self-esteem because of how the mother-in-law start treat you. You got to know what time it is. You're gonna have to learn to avoid them. Maintain your self-respect. You have to make your partner know as well how you feel. And you need to learn to start recording as well. It's okay to set up camp when your mother-in-law is around if you don't trust her, especially if I told the woman alone when the man gonna work, because she lie, and she tell lie for you not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. So you need to ensure that you're protecting your turf when she's around. And no matter how she try to pull you into her foolishness, you know, try to avoid her. Don't eat from your mother-in-law if she's toxic, if she jealous, if she nagging. Don't eat from your mother-in-law like that. If she even touches something in the kitchen, you need to go do something fresh for yourself. Because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you don't know why you're having miscarriages. Sometimes you don't know why you're having certain issues. You know, stuff like that. And they have. When they are the persons who came in contact with your things just by being in your space. And it's not like you go walk around in your house 24/7 behind your in-law to see what she do in the bathroom, what she do in the kitchen, what she gonna do in the washroom. You don't have time for that. So protect your borders, protect your territory, protect your space, understand her motives, avoid all the triggers.
She's talking tonight. I like how you're talking.
Take a break.
Yeah, man.
You gotta take a break from the relationship as well. You have a situation going on with your in-law, it's okay to take a breather. Go by your mom, go by your favorite sister, go by your bestie place, go take a clear your head for a while. That's when your husband or your wife will understand the severity, and they will now know how important you are to them and how important is this marriage, this union to them. You understand?
Oh God, I like it.
Some of these mother-in-laws, they are just really trying to procure something of importance for themselves. You have to understand this to say them always want something. It is always, some of them is holding, some of them, especially when their sons and daughters are successful, when their sons and daughters are successful, if them have assets, if them have anything in a possession, they do what they do as well, because they don't want no girl or no boy to come take their son things or take their daughter things. That's what they're thinking. Yeah, you understand? So you have to know, so you have to know that all of these traits that they have, there's a motive. Find out what's the motive and be 10 steps ahead of the game. 10 steps ahead of the game, baby. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
I love it. I love it. Put your hands together for Jody and Patrick in the building tonight. Oh God, my friend. I saw you did fun. Oh God, we like it. Thank you. You did justice. You basically kept the show. So we try to keep it as. All right, yeah, man. Big up yourself. So thank you so much for coming through, man. Have a good personality.
See y'all later.
Big up yourself. All right, big up. Yes, up. Later, Jody. Big up again. Oh my goodness. She preached tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She preached tonight.
It's a game.
It's a whole game. Know how to play it. All right, let's jump into the comments. Big to the comments. That's with us tonight. And we're gonna run through the rest of it. We're not holding up tonight. All right, let's go.
Do it. Elmo says most of the time the jealousy and envy are a lot more complex than meet the eyes. Like, who is she to come and have a good husband while I am still single? Oh Jesus!
Wow. People don't talk about them the kind of something there. Sometimes the jealousy is really toward that person. You understand me? I remember, so you have the chosen ones in the family, the black sheep that come and break the family curse and all of that. And the one that nobody never took a chance on. You understand me? And that is the one that went and they did it. You know the people, them first go college, them first married, them first go into the church. You understand me? Them first buy one house, them first buy one car. So sometimes the jealousy is also directed towards their own family member, and you get caught in the crossfire. You understand me? Great comment. Great comment. Yes. Let's go with the comments again. That's big up to the comment section. Always lively. I love it.
Welcome, MJ. MJ says, I don't do in-laws, period.
Oh my goodness.
Most of the time, they no good.
One of the things I want to say, and because Jody kind of went into the recommendations already, we're just going to do this a particular way. So MJ, it's a good thing that you create your own thing.
Yes.
And if it's a 2-on-1, and I assume you guys are adults, you understand me? Create on a culture, create on own a space, and both of you have the responsibility to protect that space. So you're not hating nobody.
Yes.
You understand me? But you have to protect your union against outside forces that are dangerous, and sometimes the outside forces are your family.
Sometimes outside forces are your family.
You understand me? All right, go on.
All right.
External forces.
Here we go.
What else do we have?
Here we go. NSK 2.0. Know that I'm not skipping over anything, says the man and the woman from the dating stage should set the boundaries and is willing to go the Bible way, which is to leave and cleave. Let it be known that I am married to you and not your parents.
So the truth is that even though you're married to the and great excellent comment. You understand me? The truth is that you are right. You understand me? You are marrying them. You understand me? But you also have to recognize that they come from their own family background. And so make room for that. But it's true. Both of you have to recognize
Yeah.
that a phone union this, and you can't afford leave and cleave because you have your own aim, purpose, and destiny to fulfill as a couple. And you can't allow. The Bible say, we got joined together, let no man put asunder. So if they are causing your situation, if they might mess up your situation, you understand? Yeah. If they're meddling and messing up your situation, then it cannot be of God because it goes against what God wants. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Let God be true and everyone else a liar. You understand me? Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Our next comment is from
who else do we have?
Jules. Jules says, I am blessed to have one of the best mothers-in-law ever, always so considerate and thinks of me, not only her son.
Big up.
Go touch that one day.
Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, go on. So I just answer you. I'm gonna drop the link. All right, talk to me. What's up? All right, go ahead. Let me put you right there. Yeah, man, talk. Yeah, man.
As I said, I'm gonna be very brief. So if you scratch your ears, you might not hear a lot of what I'm going to say.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. No, as it relates to this topic,
yes,
I strongly believe that there are mothers-in-law and then there are mothers-in-law. Two contrasting titles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mothers-in-law are those that realize that they are not losing a son but gaining a daughter, or they are not losing a
love it. Yes.
So they act accordingly.
Yes.
Now, as it relates to mothers-in-law,
yeah,
I don't want to say anything bad about them, but at the same time, I don't have anything good to say. So,
The second person.
I said some of them are not really in-laws, some of them are outlaws.
Man.
Yeah. Some are outlaws for real.
Outlaws.
I love the comment, my brother. You understand me? Anything else to share with us?
Well, I just want to say that I love the steady show.
Respect.
Big it up to the steady boss.
Yeah.
And big up to the gigs.
Big up. Thank you, my bro. Respect our manners. Thanks for the talk. Hear that? All right, my bro. All right, that was Elmo. Thank you very much, Elmo, for coming through.
And Jules, I guess with that perspective, you have a mother-in-law.
Yeah, you have a mother-in-law, Joe. Big up to the mother-in-law.
Yes,
Our mother-in-law.
All mothers-in-law. Yes. She's considerate of you and doesn't only think of her son. Listen to me. Sometimes
big them up when they treat well, man.
Yes, and they split justice.
I'll look out for them too.
They split justice.
Look
they
out,
know when,
yeah.
You know, call a spade and cut and go through. Tell him say when him wrong, tell you when you're wrong, you move on. All right, they're laughing at Clarish. Let me go to the next content. Comment. Elma says there's a lot of substantial goodies coming out of the pantry. Big up.
I like that.
True, man.
Man. We got a lot of goodies out the pantry tonight. Big up, Judy.
Talk our talk. Sasha is in the building. This is Little Sis.
In-law in the building. Big up yourself, sis-in-law.
Yes, and she said,
yo, my sister-in-law, they get nobody business. I love them, love all of them. I rate them. Just rate your people. Them.
Yeah.
My people, our people.
Yeah, you love all of them. You love
them. Love all of them.
I know you love
all of them.
It's about everybody.
Heart of love. Heart of love.
And Jules said, no, violence is definitely not it. It's not it. It's not it at all. It's not it at all. Jules said, oh gosh, that mother-in-law doesn't sound good at all. This deep man. Yeah, mother-in-law, they're trash. Straight trash. All right, Carla is in the building.
Carla Irons in the building. Big up yourself, Carla.
Hello, Miss Carla.
Steady.
Yes.
We're over here doing it, Carla.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We're talking about mothers-in-law tonight. The meddling ones.
The meddling ones.
All right. This talk was deep. All right, let's go with the slide. Let's I'm gonna jump off the comments.
All right.
Boom.
And then you jump back on the slide.
And then I'm jumping back on the slide. The nagging mother-in-law.
That doesn't even make no sense. But why would you be nagging your grown adult child?
Yeah.
You
Just
understand
there
me?
at every turn.
Just there at every turn. Worse when
Driving the wife
worse
crazy.
when them bring it over to the other person.
Yes.
Just doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So
yes.
yeah. Then the manipulative mother-in-law.
Yes.
So a lot of the things that we described earlier, they would include manipulation. So basically, if she cannot get to have her own way by saying things, suggesting things, and doing things she has no business doing, then she start doing underhanded things. You get what I'm saying? Just so that she can gain the upper hand on your spouse.
Yes.
In the relationship, especially when picnic coming at the whole thing.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
When picnic coming at the thing now, they realize, say, hey, them now have a stake because them a grandmother, them a uncle, them a aunt, them a this, them a that.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they do all kind of things. So you tell the picnic one thing, they tell the picnic something else. You get what I'm saying? All of those things are manipulation.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
They will do things, say things behind your back that they know the picnic not supposed to hear, especially when those things aren't true. But they will do those things because they're manipulating and they want to manipulate and they want to get that upper hand on influencing that child in ways that are not healthy for the child growing up. Because you have to remember, so picnic become adults at the end of the day. I want to say big up to everybody that's watching tonight.
Yeah, you know,
I have watched the stream grow. One of the things I also want to say is big up to the people that watch the show and we cannot see them. But when the show ends, last week was a testament to that.
Yes.
When the show ends, we realize that
numbers are
almost
growing.
twice as much as who is visible is watching the show. So I want to say big up to all the shadow watchers tonight. Don't let them know that you're watching the steady show, but make sure you take the principles and you apply them and you get good results in your life.
Yes.
Because that's what we're trying to do. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to be sure that I read NSK's comments. Here we go. You touched on the manipulative mother-in-law, so I'll just jump to the next slide.
What's the next slide now?
All right.
We would have covered this already.
We covered this already because
we define what the meddling mother-in-law is. We talk about the fact that sometimes the intention is not so much bad, but sometimes there are ill intention.
Yes.
And then they're all like, you ever watch one group of hyena, one clan of hyena surround one lion? You understand me? I said to you, some people really treat the situation like that. You understand me? When you come in at it, is the clan. If you're not joining them, they're not with you.
Yes.
And you will always find this out at early stages,
right,
in a relationship or the marriage, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes it's way down the line that real intentions get revealed.
All right. Hey, Cads, welcome, love.
Cads in the building. Welcome, Cads in the building. Steady.
Here we go. Jules says, so right. Steady. Nats. We hope you feel better. You hear?
Natisha in the building. Big up yourself.
That's a different name to them.
Oh my God.
They're not just name outlaw and they're not just name mother-in-law.
Then name mother-in-law. Yeah.
There we go.
That's the part of the whole thing.
All right, here we go. Now you can't, well, some of you can see this live. I can't see it on that screen, so I'm on another screen. Here we go. How to deal with a meddling mother-in-law. These are some solutions.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1. And this is why you're not saying this is all you. So ready? All right, here we go. Set firm boundaries.
Set up what is good for you and your spouse and your family that is separate, your nuclear family, which is separate and apart from that existing family. And understanding that the whole matter of setting up boundaries, it has nothing to do with limiting them or excluding them from being a part of your family. It's not about exclusion. It's really just about exclusivity. You want to create, want to create your own thing. You understand what I said to you? So when they behave good with you, you reward the good behavior.
Yes.
But if they are violating you, time has to be limited.
Yes.
Including time with the children.
Lord of mercy. This way you go?
Yeah,
Like
that's where we
it.
go.
Me
Yeah,
like
all right,
it.
go on.
It's serious.
Hold on, then. I can't believe what we seen
Serious.
in my chat tonight.
Oh, Sharina,
My good friend, Serene Malcolm. Oh my God. Serene in the building. Serene, first of all, me no want to embarrass her because she
No, not
she
embarrass
love
her.
me, you know, but you know I'm embarrass her. Listen to me. You know, treat me well, but I'm happy. Make sure so you join. Make sure so you subscribe to the show. And you treat me good. Big up yourself, my friend. We love our man. That is my friend for many, many years. Shareen Malcolm in the building. All right, go on.
I love that. All right, here we go. Yeah, set firm boundaries. And one of the things I want to say about setting firm boundaries is set them together. There's no I as the wife. I'm setting the boundaries. It has to be set with the husband, especially if a female mother.
Yeah.
Him have to agree to something, because if the agreement not that there's some violation might happen, he might see it as disrespectful, and that is creating rift in the relationship between the two owners. So set them together.
Yeah. Thanks, Shareen. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
Yes. The second one is when your in-laws push their way into your marriage, and this is from the Huffington Post. When your in-laws push their way into your marriage, tell your spouse to push back a female.
No, we don't mean physical push now.
Hey, come on.
Not physical push. You understand me?
Yes.
Not physical push.
Not a physical push.
You understand me? Don't say something a while ago, but in the name of Jesus.
Jesus.
Hey! I am not about shouting in my backyard, but I'm going to say. Let me continue.
Right.
Push back.
Don't push. Physically.
Push back. Know your thing. Preserve and protect your thing. Preserve and protect.
Yes.
What you have. Yeah. I will say that.
Yes.
All right.
Preserve and protect what you have. Tell your spouse to push back.
Tell your spouse to push back. And they don't want to push back. I think we're getting to that.
We're getting
Continue.
to it. All right.
We're trying to wrap up the show, so we're going to go very fast.
Okay, that's my cue, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Number 3.
Whatever. I wasn't trying to go there. I was
That's my cue. Go faster.
Right, go
Number 3. That said, try hard not to make your spouse feel like the bad guy. Almost every single article that I saw had this element.
The guilt tripping.
Don't let your spouse feel that they're the bad guy. Even if you feel they're doing enough, commend them for the little they do. And if the mother-in-law does something good, you make sure you reward her for doing that good thing. That kind of thing. But don't make the spouse feel too bad about it. Say you have different.
The only thing man is this.
Yeah.
I don't care who you're dealing with. Everybody know one thing we believe in already.
Mm-hmm.
Put the issues on the table and confront it. You talk to your squad. Me don't have a temperament to deal with people who violate me. I really don't.
I know.
You get what I'm saying? So therefore, we're gonna have the conversation with your spouse and say, deal with this.
Yeah.
But if you don't deal with it and they come in my space, I'm gonna deal with
yourself.
I'm gonna deal with that. I don't care.
But you should.
Because it's one order, one rule.
But you should.
Yeah, you should.
And that this article says also.
Right, so let's move on. We're done to preach then.
Right. When they offer for, let me take off this meanwhile. Well, on them where I come. When they offer unwanted advice, take a thanks but no thanks approach to responding. Me like that.
I think you can listen.
I think you can
listen, but you don't have to verbally disagree. If it's okay.
No, it's the approach.
It's the approach.
The language.
Yeah, so it's the approach. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me see what I have to say. But do what works best for you, and also recognize when there are good things.
Yeah.
I will take good advice from my worst enemy, and I will reject bad advice from my best friend. That's how I move. All right, go ahead.
All right. Number 5, change the subject. When you're just on the phone with the man, just
be smooth with it though.
It depends on the situation.
All right, good. Let's move
Don't
on.
be disrespectful.
Don't be
what
disrespectful.
I say.
Try not to be. Yeah. Go on.
6, don't take it personally. Sometimes they have good intentions. 7, seek out your in-laws' advice. Me like this. Me like this because you remember what they said?
Since they have so much.
Know what they like. Know how them stay and be 10 steps ahead of it. Me know you go come in here, come tell me say the fish not steam good. Call them on the phone before you steam the fish and say, tell me how you do this. Then love that. Then ask them
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
So if you can't please, sometimes you have to appease.
Oh, I like that. All
know
right,
what
you're
I do?
working. All right. Number 8, recognize progress when you see it. A true.
So if you address things with
I'm
them
bad
and
at
you're
that.
seeing improvements,
Yeah.
recognize it. And sometimes it's not has to be a verbal thing,
Mm-hmm.
but they will see, make adjustments,
Yes.
make changes. Like I said before, call them up
Yeah.
and sometimes get them involved in things
Yeah.
and so on. So, all right, solution. Yeah.
All right, I like that. It's easier for some and others, but I like that. Recognize the progress, even if it's not verbal. And number 9, this is the last one. If your spouse continues to say nothing, do nothing, address the issue with your outlaws as politely as possible.
Nobody is above correction.
Yeah.
You
straight up.
understand me?
Yeah.
And as we say, a lot of us, a lot of times we bring in our own way of doing things. We
Yeah.
bring in our history, we bring kind of things
Mhm.
come. And sometimes we need to question the things that we hold on so dearly. So because especially in a free community, in the black community, we are so quick to throw away relationships and everything over disagreements
That's true.
and all of those things.
Yes.
So recognize that people are going to be different from you,
Yes.
and you understand me. If it moves away from difference and it turns into disrespect and it
Mhm.
becomes a danger or whatever,
Yeah.
you understand me? Then you have to do something. I
Yes.
just don't believe that anybody wins when you have situations to be addressed
Yes.
and the situation is not addressed.
All right.
You understand me? Is that the
Yeah.
last slide that we're working with?
It is.
All right,
We're
let's
keeping it
jump
short
into the
and
let's
slight.
jump into the comments.
All
We're
right.
gonna keep it as close as possible to
To
5 minutes.
1:30.
5 minutes, and then we're out the show. So
All right, there we
let's
go.
get these
1:32.
comments and let's go.
All right. Elmo says, I was once a target for a mother-in-law. I have never disrespected her, but she was the recipient of some witty wisecracks from yours truly.
Up top.
Yeah, 10 step ahead.
10 step ahead of them.
Suffice it to say, she subsequently had the last laugh. Lord of mercy.
Oh,
Why they
Lord.
right sometimes? Why them right? Lord of
All right,
mercy.
what else do we have?
All right, I lost my wife to my mother outlaw. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
Some of them are outlaws.
Mm.
Sometimes you can't reconcile with it. How do you go in? You cannot enter a clan, you know.
Yeah,
You cannot enter a clan
mm-hmm.
and remain operating on an individualistic basis, you know.
No, and you can't set a new culture for your household.
So therefore, whoa!
They have a clan. So that is the solution, by the way. Let's get back to it.
So if it is not workable, you understand me? You have to understand that that can be and should be the deal breaker, because sometimes you just cannot blend with certain people and their mentality.
No, you can't do it.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
The clan is not ready for you, and you will most certainly not be
Unless you are also a clan member
from
a different
family,
clan. You are cultured in the ways of clan mentality.
And sometimes two clan them clash.
And sometimes, Lord Jesus, my wife a pre. You want to take away yourself?
No. Thanks, bro.
All right, go on now.
Thanks for the offer. Elmo says good night, guys. I feel an outlaw is coming.
Ah! We can't even find a giggle button. Give yourself, Elmo. Thank you for coming through, bro.
All right, then say, and this was in with respect to number 9. Sometimes the spouse distance themselves from boundary setting, number 1, because they don't want to be caught in the middle. If I your mother, you're better not distance yourself. But thank God, me not feel with it.
Yes. Settling because you don't want to be caught. Sometimes you're caught in the middle. Sometimes
then you have to be
you're
in the middle.
caught in the middle. And that's the reason. And that's the reason why I would do show like this. So here's the thing I'm gonna ask some people. If you know anybody, sometime your friend, your family member, or whatever, you know they're dealing with these things. If you listen to what Jody said earlier on, you understand me. Big up again, Jody, for coming through on the show. You understand me? And the recommendations that we're making is a big topic. You know, maybe one day we're gonna revisit this topic.
Okay.
It may not be anytime soon, but we're gonna revisit the topic because my wife like to move on. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. You understand me? So we just say she's very right. He's brown. They don't call middle, but sorry to say, you are already in the middle, like Malcolm in the middle. You understand me? And you have to do something. By the way, I noticed that my subscriber count has gone up tonight. Please go ahead and subscribe to the Steady Show. Hit the notification bell every single week.
Yes.
We talk on tough topics. You understand me? We do the research, and we speak very, very frankly about it because we believe in solution. Remember Jamaica, this, you know?
Yeah.
And every little thing, you understand me? We're in a war with one another. Every little thing we can solve. Yeah. So we're saying we are setting the precedents for how tough situations and how tough conversations are had. You understand me? Or we at least introduce some kind of way of doing it. You understand me? So people can get solutions to their real problem. I'm going to tell you tonight for real, you know. I was more than kind and gracious, you know, in talking on a topic like this, you know. Yeah. You understand me? But sometimes we have to be the bigger person.
Yes.
And when you choose the right way of doing things, and God bless you and give you peace and reward you and multiply you and take care of you, you continue to do the right thing. Yeah. You understand what I say? So do the right thing. That's what we are saying. What else do we have?
That's
any more comments?
We're at 5 minutes. We've covered them all. I hope all content comments are covered.
Yeah.
Right? All content comments are covered. Everything is just people have got people.
All right. So people, you know, people. So here
with ourselves.
Here we tonight, folks. We're 132. So we're continuing the whole matter of shaving this thing down.
Yes.
Let me close by saying, big up to all of the good in-laws them out there.
Properly.
You understand me? If you have good in-laws, consider it a blessing.
Yeah, and I was thinking that Jamaicans have many good mothers-in-law.
Enough good mothers-in-law, yeah. Enough good mothers-in-law. Yeah. You understand me? Big up the ones who good. I believe you reward good behavior. You understand me? You reward good behavior, but you confront bad and negative behavior.
Yes.
You understand me? Because right is right and wrong is wrong. No matter who. If you're wrong, you're wrong. We don't care who you be. And if you're right, you're just right. You understand me? I say so. Reward the ones that do well. You understand me? And when you have issues to be addressed with people, with outlaws especially, and their behavior and how they want to deal with you and treat you, you understand me? Then find ways to deal with it. And if you cannot deal with it, then you have an exit situation, because this is family, and family is very important. The reason why the black community is behind all other communities is this one reason. You understand me? The black woman, them are the most beautiful woman them ever. They are one other woman never pick up outside of the race. Yeah, and I like her, she was so far from the black. We believe in the blacks. The black woman has the most genetically superior man here on earth. But the truth is that we come from a whole lot of brokenness. You understand me? We come from a whole lot of brokenness. So what we need to do is be the kind of people who will find solutions to our problems so we can continue to build strong black families. So again, you understand me? Reward the in-laws that do well, but when you're dealing with outlaws, make sure so you address them, and you address them to the level of the problem that they create. Yeah. And that is the only way you're really going to have any real solution. So there's a lot of things that we never said tonight, but we don't want to do a 2-hour show. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe we're visibly seeing so many people still in studio. It tells me that you're enjoying the show, the Steady Show. So I'm going to ask you folks, tune in next week for the Steady Show. Big up to everybody watching the Steady Show tonight. Thank you so much. Remember to thumbs up and share the video, or to big up with yourself. Heart of love. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight.